Hello everyone and welcome to a video on World of Tanks. I will be commentating on this video. I am the Art, or that's how you may know me. And just give you a quick overview of World of Tanks. World of Tanks is essentially a MMO RPG kind of game. That's kind of a category it falls into. And essentially it is just you just drive around, tank and shoot people. A very simple game. And so we right now are in what is known as the garage. The garage is where you can service, upgrade, research, and equip your tank and select different tanks. Now I've been playing for a while. It's part of the open beta. Give you a bit of background of me. So I've been on here for a while. This is after beta is now the official release of the game, just to let you know. And so I've been playing for a while after release. So when you first start, your garage will look different from mine. You won't have these 3 tanks, most likely, and you will only have 5 garage slots instead of my 6, because being a beta player, I got this free tank right here. This was a free garage slot, but that's not really important. So anyway, to get you guys started, you will have the choice of 3 tanks. You can choose the MS1, the Lice Tractor, also known as the LOL Tractor, and the T1 Cunningham. Now I've already teched up my MS1 and Lice Tractor, so I've been saving the T1 Cunningham for you guys. And so essentially when you get started, you will have a crew, and you'll already be loaded with bullets. So pretty much you can just go and get started. Now you have 2 choices. You can do standard battle, training battle. If you have a premium account, which means essentially you paid money for the game, you can create a platoon or create a tank company, or you can join a tank company. I wouldn't suggest joining tank companies because essentially you probably most likely will not be let into one. Training battles are not what you think. Pretty much there for messing around in and doing actual training once you actually know what you're doing. If you're in like a group, like a clan for example. What you want to get started, I suggest, is standard battle. You'll be learning essentially, pretty much on the job. And so that's what we'll do. We'll get started now. So just select battle, and you'll be taking here. This is the queue, and you may be waiting for a fairly long time. The queue usually doesn't take as long once you get into higher tiers, but tier 1s take a long time to queue. Sometimes even longer, but that only took 10 seconds. Not that bad. So this is the loading screen. You can check out all the various types of tanks that you'll be facing. Now when you get started, you probably won't be able to tell much from this, but as you get more experience and become a veteran, you can pretty much judge how the battle is going to be and what you'll be facing by looking at this and what you're up against, and also if you're smart about what kind of tactics. Now usually you'll be, say for example, if you're one of the first people to load, you'll be waiting for what's it called, brain fart, awaiting players. But while I'm recording, I load slowly, so that's how it is. Now you move using WASD. By using the mouse, you can control which way your turret turns by obviously left mouse clicking. You can shoot. So you can also use cruise control, which is very handy. That's the R and F keys. By pressing R, that takes you in first gear. Pressing it in second and third, and F takes you into the reverse gears. You can also double tap to take you to the max. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on going this way. And also there are various other things you can do. And if you ever confuse what to do, like for example chat hotkeys and stuff, you can always press F1, which pretty much shows you the various stuff you can do. It's very, very handy. Now when I'm playing, I usually like to play all the way zoomed out. You can change the zoom and all that by using your mouse wheel. And also you can go into sniper mode very quickly by pressing shift. You can also zoom in and out while in sniper mode, or you can just zoom all the way into sniper mode. I don't like to do that, to be honest. I like to be all the way zoomed out and all the way zoomed in for sniper mode. So there's that. Also, a very handy thing to do, by holding down the right mouse button, you can turn your camera view without turning your turret. This is very, very handy, and as you play, you kind of get the idea of how so, and you learn to appreciate and such. So there's that. Also, if you're using cruise control, yeah, pretty cool. You can hit the spacebar to automatically stop all your moving. Do this. Missing me over and over again. Oh look, he finally hits me.
One of our tracks was hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Vehicle destroyed.
And now I have died. But I've been avenged, so it's all good. Now then, once you die, pretty much you'll just be stuck here around your vehicle. But you aren't stuck here forever. By clicking on the right mouse button, it will take you to the view of a different tank. So it's not completely boring. You can actually watch, you can check views, zoom in and all that stuff, watch other tanks, and give tactical information to your allies. It is a very handy process. Ooh, this is interesting. I've never seen people actually do this before. On this map, you'll see, a couple people try to rush through this area, but I've never seen a mass swarm through here. This is a first for me. And also, after you die, you don't have to sit there and wait forever for the battle to be over. You just press escape and exit battle. By doing that, it will take you back to your garage, and you can play in another tank instead of just having to wait around all day. And you won't lose XP or credits at all. There's no bad thing to do for just leaving battle early. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna keep on watching just to let you guys watch, as this is first battle. So that is that. I'm going around here. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't go with everyone, because I'm used to following the northeast way, because usually this is a camping map. You don't really see people rushing through the middle at all. And I'm very serious. You will almost never see it. But it does happen on occasion like this time. And the northeast pretty much to get past the camping. Another handy thing to do is people are constantly shooting. Go back there. Quiet place where dead people are. But holding down the control key, you can see a mouse. Magic. Now, what is the point of this exactly? What good is it to have a mouse? Well, if you're like me, you have your taskbar hidden, you can do that. Or, more important, you can move it over to your minimap, and you can click on it. And look at that. Attention to this sector. It draws attention to a certain area, and makes pinging noise. Now, that can also be very annoying. For example, if a person started clicking on over and over again, all over the map, you'll see pings everywhere. It is the most annoying thing ever, to be honest. So that is that. Please don't be one of those people. And also another thing you can do by holding down tab, it'll show you the player list, which tanks are destroyed, what tank a user is in, their username, how many kills they've gotten, and all that kind of good stuff. Gives you a good idea of what tanks you're still facing, instead of just trying to guess by the icons next to their name up there. Let's see here. Ooh, base being captured. Let's go to that. Before the other guy dies. Don't do it. Yeah, see this? That circle. That's pretty much the cap circle. I should have gotten over that sooner, but oh well. Pretty much by capping, you slowly gets from 0 to 100. The more people you have in there, the faster the cap will go. Because you have more people capping and blah blah blah. All the good stuff. Now, if a person were to be, say, damaged while they're capping, all their cap points that went to the base capture are gone. They have to start all over from 0. Not the whole group, just you. So pretty much there'll be a small dent in it unless you're the only one capping, then it goes straight to 0. So this is pretty much when the battle is over. And like I said, press escape to return to garage. And it also tells you shows you an overview, personal achievements, what you've done, if you destroyed someone, damaged someone, detected, shots fired, how many actually hit, and all this good stuff. Also tells you who destroyed you, battle heroes. It pretty much shows you who got an award. Let's press escape to return to garage. And they'll take you back to garage. And down here you'll be able to see pretty much a status kind of thing of what happened. See this little, it was flashing yellow and stuff. And pretty much just shows you this stuff. Here, give me a moment. I'm going to take a drink of water because I'm getting very thirsty. And let's see here. After getting battle, you'll notice that you'll received experience and credits. Now, Credits are essentially silver gold, your in-game money for buying in-game stuff like modules and etc. I'm gonna pull that down. Now, experience. That is very important. That allows you to get new tanks and better equipment for your current tank. So with that, let's go to this tab right here, research. This shows you all the different stuff you can do in research. Simply you have your turret, gun, radio, engine, and suspension. Suspension is important because one thing, it allows you to carry more stuff on your tank for your weight load. You can check your weight limit over here. And that's also very important for turning. Engine, your acceleration. Suspension also, I'm pretty sure, determines your max speed. Radio, that is also important. In fact, all of these things are important. Surprise. Radio is important because that allows you to keep in contact with your teammates. Which that means is that if one of your teammates spots an enemy, it will show up on your mini-map if you're in radio range of them, or if any of your teammates are in radio range. Gun, you know, shoots stuff. You can get a better gun to shoot better. Surprise. No, yes, maybe. Who knows? More water. Turret. That affects, well, it kind of varies for turrets. Some turrets will turn faster, some will give you a better sight, view range, that kind of stuff. Most of them will usually give you better armor. Sometimes they'll give you all those things from some of them, or none of them. It just looks funky. Not really, but get the idea. And let's see here. What to get? You know what? I have 600 XP. I'll just get it all. Ta-da. Now by clicking on it, it'll say, you know, do you want to research? Yes. 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 And before I do that again, you'll notice right here, different tanks. You won't be able to buy that tank until you have researched it. So if you don't research a tank, you're stuck with the tank you have, and that's the way it goes. So go ahead and do this, and ta-da! Elite status. That means that I have researched everything, and pretty much experience will do me nothing. And well, I need to get more water. This is getting painful. You know, I'm dying. That was a burp from mouth that wasn't open. It sounds funky. Well, my throat is getting dry again already. That's odd. And over here you'll notice accelerate crew training. That means that pretty much if you go into battle with this tank, you'll still get experience, but it's useless. There's nothing to research. So that's why you select accelerate crew training. What that does is all of the experience you get, it goes to your crew's training. You'll notice right here 51%. You start out with 50 always, unless you don't train them. And your only choice is to train them unless you're bringing them from a different tank. And it'll slowly improve, but it'll improve faster once you use accelerate crew training. Now, I'm not going to stick with this tank because it's tier 1 tank. Not fun. And let's see here. I essentially have the choice of, well, here, let's take a look. I'm going to exit out of this, and I'm going to go up to the tech tree.